All right, we're skipping ahead. We're already at the nature park, the nature reserve. I didn't film anything. We slept great through the night. No issues really there. Actually, the curtains kept falling, which was really annoying because there was people all in the parking garage because like a business parking garage. So there were people all trying to go to work at 8 and 9 in the morning, and the curtains kept falling. But we drove over here. It was like what, hour and a half drive?
Yeah.
Maybe an hour 45 because I had to go slow in this thing. But yeah, we just made it here. Ooh. It's actually pretty cool. They have, we're about to walk this, I think it's like a 1.5 miles walkway trail, and then after that we're gonna go down to the lake. They have a huge lake, and we're gonna go rent bikes. I think it's $15 for 2 hours, which is that's pretty cheap.
Well,
and
it'll be 30.
Well, 30 for two, but it's 15 each for one bike. $15 for one bike for 2 hours, which is kind of nice. And we're just gonna go biking all around all their trails, and then once it really warms up, it's gonna get about 83 probably when we're done with all that. It's gonna be pretty hot, and we're going to go swim in the lake. And then after that, we are driving all the way back to my dorm. We were originally gonna go sleep because we have one more activity for tomorrow. So we originally were gonna go sleep in Apopka, which is just North Orlando. But there's no good spots, and all of the hotels are 21 plus. So we don't really want to be anywhere. And it's an hour extra to go just straight to my dorm. And then we can shower, have AC, charge everything up. So, but I did end up fixing the headlight. So I zip tied it. Because what happened was originally this was screwed in, but the plastic piece for the screw fell out, and then there are clips on the inside to clip it in place, and those also broke. So I hot glued the clips back on, zip tied it in place of the screw, and then I lined up the whole thing, and that's not going anywhere. So yep. All right, walking in, we saw like 4 alligators just chilling on the side of some of the rivers, so we should see some out here hopefully. That'd be pretty cool. But yep. So we're walking through the trail right now, and here's one thing that's pretty cool. So if you look at those trees, that side it's all barren, but if you look at some of these trees, you can see the moss is kind of growing this way. Like this one has the moss pointing here, and you can see that big tree right there has the moss, and then right there all the moss is pointing this way on all the trees around, especially that one right there, that long one, moss, the one that's sideways, and that one right in front of us. It's all pointing in one direction, and you can use that to find north. And looking at our map too, let's see, with the canopy walkway right there, and you can see we're basically facing directly south, which means if that aligns with the moss all pointing north. So that's a pretty cool little trick to figure out what direction you're going. It's just the moss always points north. And you can see here, north side, and when you go on the south side, nothing, barren the whole way up the tree. Yeah. But pretty cool. So here's the canopy walk. It's just a big tower that you can walk through the trees on, but unfortunately it was damaged during Hurricane Milton, which is probably why a lot of these trees are down too all over the place. So unfortunately we were not able to use it, but it's pretty cool. All right, walking through, they got cool little signs. Yeah, these pineapple shades air plants trap water in their cup-like leaves for use by hammock residents during dry weather. Frogs, lizards, birds, and insects find them a convenient oasis and secluded hiding place. And the hammock is a term for, like in the Everglades, when you have all of the grass and everything, and it's all standing water, the hammocks would be the small islands throughout the Everglades. So it's pretty cool, but it's awesome out here. can hear just all of the birds chirping. But can't really see any big animals right now. But oh, yeah, no, it does look like there's supposed to be water, but maybe it's just dry right now because all of the water in the Everglades is all determined by rainfall.
It's all fresh water, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's all fresh water, straight from the rain, no tides, nothing. It's just rainwater, and that's all they get. So if it doesn't rain, it's bone dry, and we haven't hit rainy season yet. So it's probably still pretty dry out here. But yeah. So there was a sign a little while back that said, whenever you see a bunch of palm trees, it's because there used to be, or there's a heavy occurrence of lightning fires. So lightning will strike, spark up a forest fire, and it kills all the oak seedlings. And so only palm fronds are able to grow. And at the first, majority of the park was palm fronds. But here, a little bit more back that way, it's nothing but oak. So this must be an area that gets very infrequent wildfires, which is kind of cool. So we're driving to the stand to go rent our bikes. There's a whole big savanna, but like it's on fire over there. And we were here in the when we got here at first, we heard over the walkie the ranger talking about a forest fire. So I hope that's controlled.
Yeah.
And not like an actual problem. Because it is pretty dry. It hasn't rained at all this week. I hope that's not an actual fire. But either way, I don't think it'll affect us today. Hopefully not, at least. Just waiting on her in the bathroom, and there are 2 alligators right there in the water. There's a big one right there and another one. Let me see, I might be able to zoom in on this thing. Actually, no, not while I'm recording. But can't walk too further because this is all closed down because the boat's not running today. But there are 2 big ones. They look like 6-7 feet long over here. Alright, we just rented some bikes. Biking along, we're trying to find a trail now. Actually, it might be over here to the left. But this is a little, looks like a savanna. And there's that smoke. It looks like it's gotten maybe a little bit better, but still in the same spot. So yeah, let's take a look here. So I think it's mostly okay, but yeah, $15 for 2 hours. It's pretty cheap. Still biking along one of the main roads, but there's a huge lake out over there, and it is just gorgeous out here. This place is awesome. I'd love to come, oh, you can see the smoke. Love to come back out here and camp for 3 or 4 days. Yep, if we're back by 3, it's only 15. Yep. Here's more of an open view of everything. It is awesome. Just a huge lake surrounded by nothing but forest everywhere. I think this place is like, oh, there she's running off. She can only have one hand. I can't pedal fast. But this place, I think it's 38 acres, or no, 38 square miles, I think is what it was. So it's a huge place, and they got boat ramps, camping, fishing, boat tours. This place is awesome. Here's another side view of that fire. It looks like there's 2 pillars of smoke, and the smoke looks a lot blacker than it did before. So I think that means there's less water in it, and it's burning hotter, or it could be wrong. I have really no idea. But yeah, I don't know if we just couldn't see the second pillar before of where we were driving, like maybe it was directly behind it or what, but that looks kind of bad. You can see it's been burning for a while. It has a whole mushroom cloud above it. So I really hope that's controlled. Maybe they're trying to get rid of the oak like the fires I was talking about earlier.
That's the van we parked next to. That just drove down.
Oh yeah, we were parked next to that van right there. They're probably leaving. This is toward the other entrance of the park, but...
Well, no, it's not open. so they can't be leaving.
Oh,
It's only open 8 to 5 on weekends.
okay. So, yeah, I forgot it's a Friday. So that gate's actually closed. So that's just another parking spot up there. I think there's more camping up that way. But, yeah. Wow, listen to that. Nothing but birds. Wow. All right. Here we found a little path that goes to the edge of the water. And here we are. You can see that fire. It does honestly look like it's spreading. The big pillar looks like it's spreading sideways. So it's a little weird. But I'm assuming some of the they have boat tours here, but they're stopped right now due to seasonally dry conditions. But there's a whole boardwalk right there, and so I bet during peak season, like in the middle of summer.
That's why the grass is so lush.
Yeah, we're thinking during the middle of summer when there's a lot of rainfall, this whole thing floods all the way back up to there, and that's why the grass is so nice here, because it's super moist soil, and it all just goes back and stays moist all up here. So that's why you have these super luscious grass fields with all these ferns, and then the water in summer goes all the way back up to that boardwalk, which is pretty cool.
Is that an owl?
An owl? Where?
On the look.
Oh yeah, on the boardwalk. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe you can zoom in. It does look like there's a bird right on the end of that boardwalk. I'll see if I can get closer and get another video before it flies away, but we'll see.
Just waiting on.
Oh yeah, we walked over a little bit, and I don't think you guys can see very well on camera, but there's a little baby bird. Not baby, but little bird in those reeds. Wow, there are so many bugs right here. But there's a whole thing of swans right there, which is pretty cool. Alright, I'm getting out of here. There's too many bugs. We pulled off the side of the main road. There was a tiny little path there, and it brought us to this little hidden river. It's kind of cool. I wish we could get in, but they said no swimming allowed because of the, I'm assuming because of the crocodiles, because they are all over this. What'd you say? Yeah, there's a little bridge, but yeah, there's probably a crocodile or two somewhere down this water, and they don't want us getting in it. Would be nice because it's kind of hot, but I mean, it's okay. We're only biking for probably about another hour or so, and then we're gonna get in the van and head back. I just checked, and with traffic, it looks like we're gonna be about a 5-hour drive, which is rough, but it's okay. I'm trying to see if I can see a gator down there, but I don't want to have a snake jump out at me. Nah, I can't really see anything, but this is totally gator country right here. All right, we went a little further, saw a little water fountain, drank a little bit because it is hot, especially on this black black asphalt. But we're on our way back to the car, and that smoke looks like it's gotten a little bit better. I think that main column to the left has disappeared, and it's just the column to the right. But really quick, down there, that little trail right there, that is a 38-mile trail. 38 miles. And that's like, you had to stop at the ranger station and get special permission to go down that thing because of how serious.
You get the special map.
Yeah, you have to go and pick up a map that's required because of how like serious it is. But yep, going back, you can see the swans through the trees. But yeah, it looks like the fire's died down. But we're just gonna head back to the car, and 5-hour drive, but shouldn't be too bad. We're gonna stop probably halfway and find somewhere to eat, probably McDonald's or something, and go eat inside to cool off, or not cool off, but to give the truck a break. We've had no issues so far, but it kind of took a second to start up the other earlier today, so hopefully no issues, but we'll see. Man, it is peaceful riding a New Deer with all the trees, you know, kind of arching over the road, with all the moss hanging from them. Like it looks like we're right out of like a movie or something, with that gorgeous lake. And again, that smoke is really, I don't even think, no, there's a little bit over there, but it's really dying down. Although I think there's a car behind us, I don't know. But yeah, this is awesome. All right, we finally just got back to Daytona. Long drive. We got in the car at 3:15, just got here, and the exact time is 9:12, so almost 6 hours straight. Now we did stop at McDonald's and stop to get gas, but that's still a long drive. But the van made it, no problems the entire time, no issues, nothing. No weird noises, just perfect. We did end up having to fill up one last time, but I think I was down to a quarter tank, filled it all the way up, and I spent 18 bucks or something. This thing is so cheap to fill up and run. I think total in gas, Riley, how much gas do you think we spent? 60 bucks, 70 bucks?
How many times did you fill up?
I think I filled up 3 times with you and then once with me, so probably about 70 bucks.
Yeah,
Maybe 80, but that's a whole week. I think we drove roughly 1,700 kilometers, which is probably about 800-ish miles, something like that. And only spending 80 bucks in gas, that's not bad at all. And that's with me idling it in Miami and idling it here and there to get the AC on and stuff like that. But yeah, we got a decent bit to clean out. So we're gonna clean out, that's her car, put some of the stuff she needs in her car in there, and grab all my stuff and put it back in my dorm. And then we're just gonna head inside, enjoy a nice shower, and having the internet and AC to finally sleep in. And not being worried about police knocking on the window when I'm sleeping. So that'll be nice. But yeah, this will probably be the last video. I'm probably closing it out, or not the last video total, but just the last video tonight. Probably closing it out here. But we will see you guys bright and early. We're waking up at 7:30 to go.
Oh wait, no, we have to be there by 8:45.
Be there at 8:45, and it's a 50-minute drive.
7.
Wake up at 7, maybe 7:15, probably 7:15. Going kayaking, that'll be fun. So, all right.